Sitting still at his station, he waits patiently with a strong glare in his eye. As he overlooks the plans and details, the fine-tuning and smoothing over of any curled up edges, because you see, this isn't a friendly game of war or Call of Duty Black Ops or modern warfare. This is a man preparing for battle, a man that has fought in many wars. As he sits back in the chair of his own office, just looking back at some of the many battles that were won, but some that were lost as well. His shoulders broad and strong, yet they've grown so very tired. And a heart as young as a bull, yet heavy from the years in the battlefield, with so many victorious victories, but so many casualties too. So many young men and women and children looking up to this man. They're just waiting for his call, waiting to see what will be his next move. Sometimes the pressure becomes a little bit too much and a little bit overbearing as the sweat just starts marching down his face and passing past his brow and reaching down his black now begins to blur his sight. He wipes the sweat, which is now mixed with tears, as the pressure starts building and it starts rising, knowing that the lives of so many are now depending on him. You see, it's not just about reviewing some plan and just sending people to go and tame to the front lines. No, it's more than that. There's always the what ifs, what if they weren't ready and I sent them out there, or maybe I should just sit them down and fight this battle for them myself. But can't they see the trap that lies ahead of them, that the enemy has already laid out just for them? You see, he knows his enemy far too well. He's been studying his every move and every tactic, fighting against him in this battlefield for the past 40 years or so. He remembers the good men and women that crossed over onto enemy lines and causing them to step foot on the mines set up by the enemy. One more casualty, one more soldier lost. As he sits remembering, all he can do is allow his soul to moan and cry out, oh, 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 Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Because you see, he knows his words carry much weight. All he can do is utter a moan. He looks up to the heavens, seeking for some strength and looking for some guidance, because you see, he knows who his commander-in-chief is. all he can do is just cry out to him and to him alone. He then nods his head in agreement with the master-in-chief, with the sweat and tears dripping down his face, and he has no time to take part in a pity party right now or falling loose at the edges right now, because there's a whole army waiting on him. There's a whole army waiting on his command, and he knows there's a world out there counting on him. There's a child going hungry, a mother dying of AIDS, a father locked away in prison, and a young girl being sold for a grown man's pleasures. Besides, his soldiers, they're prepared and ready for battle, knowing this is what they signed up for. Refreshed and re-energized, he focuses now and he begins to rise from his desk, puts his hat on as he prepares to greet his soldiers right before the battle. A silent word escapes from within past his lips. My God, I know you are with me. I thank you for going before us. As he marches out, he stumbles across a beautiful Lilly laying in the midst of the battlefield. His sign that still is hope out there in the dark, dark world. And he looks up and he thanks his commander-in-chief for the confirmation, for the hope that he has given him. For he knows that he is a 5-star general, our Lilly in the battlefield.